going on, guys? Good morning. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but I've been just grinding it out, focused, keeping steady. So we got this sick crimson red G-Wagon in the shop today. It's gonna be getting window tint, and we're gonna take you through that process. My homie Gerald, aka Golden Boy, he's gonna pull up, shoot some content with us. So right now I'm just getting it washed up, ready to go. And yeah, I'll catch you. Alright, so I just got done giving it a quick wash here. Funny story, actually. I met this guy about 6 years ago. So I was getting a burger over at Half Moon in Lockport, and I seen this guy in the drive-thru. I was like, damn, that's a sick G-Wagon. So I walked up to him and said, hey, I own an auto detailing company. Here's my business card. I would love to work on your car someday. A couple months later, he books in. So make sure you guys talk to people, man. It's a good number one way to get business. That's the number one way I get business, just talking to people. And then probably after that is word of mouth. And then after that is social media. But this thing is in pretty rough shape, man. I mean, got it rusting through the wrap already. So, and like I said, I met him 6 years ago, and he had the same wrap on. So I'm probably gonna recommend a wrap removal, because wraps aren't meant to stay on for that long. And then you got some body work, obviously, to do under the wrap as well. Trying to look what else is on here. But a few rust spots, a few little paint chips here and there, but it's nothing too crazy. This is still a beautiful car. Yo, we got the homie Golden Boy here. Just pulled up all the way from Toronto. Shooting some content for the G-Wagon here.
Working with the G-Wagon, we got tight shots, golden shots, wide
Yes, sir.
shots. About to lock in, make a movie, you know?
Yo, thanks for coming through, bro.
Got you, brother.
Appreciate
Winnipeg
you.
Auto Aesthetics.
Can't wait to
Get
see the
at them.
content, bro.
Anytime, you know? Let's go, let's go.
Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Like Capo and Lita got habits to.
Alright, so Gerald just left. We got some good content on the G-Wagon. And another customer dropped off their CRV here. They got a pretty deep scratch. See that? It's pretty deep. It's starting to rust, so I'm gonna try and cover it up for her with some touch-up paint before winter comes around so it doesn't rust even further. And yeah, I'll show you guys how I work my magic on this. So got my little touch-up tool here. And I got a paint. Let me work my magic. I'll show you guys how it's done. All right, so we finally finished the scratch repair. Turned out pretty nice. Can't even tell it was ever there, but honestly, I owe my scratch repair knowledge to this guy on Instagram, Auto Recon Ronnie. So I used to just binge his videos all the time, and that's how I learned and just started practicing on vehicles. But yeah, getting pretty good at it myself. Shaky ass hands, but you know, one other thing I noticed is that I always start my new clips with all right. So that's something I'm gonna work on with these vlogs. I always say all right. And also, I think I want to be very intentional with this YouTube channel. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been just trying to kind of figure things out. And I think that the best course of action for me is to have like 2 different series on my channel. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'll have shop content, and then I'll have lifestyle content. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait for this customer to pick up her vehicle. She should be happy with it. Looks great. I know it's been a long time since we last spoke, but I've just been so caught up with work and managing the 2 companies, but we got a lot of new stuff going on here, so I just wanted to show this to you guys. So we recently partnered with this company called GT Labs, which is based out of Vancouver, and we're gonna be doing all their installs for them. So custom steering wheels and these paddle shifters, all forged carbon, and they can do whatever color you want. All kinds of steering wheels, Alcantara leather, carbon fiber. So that's some really exciting stuff. Can't wait to start working with them. Shout out to Kehoe from GT Labs for making it all happen. We got a video shoot done about a month ago. It turned out great. We're getting this going. I can't wait to start working with them. They do really cool stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're still steady working on the long list of renovations to do here at the shop. Just the other day, I replaced all of our tube lights, except we got a couple with fried ballasts. So we gotta go buy some new ballasts, get them wired in, and then we can put in the rest of these lights here. But yeah, we also just put some new flooring and a new toilet in the washroom here. And then my employee Jacob's gonna come by later today and make it look nice, get it painted and everything. Still have a lot to do here, right? But yeah, we got a lot of plans for this place, man. Finally brought my TL to the shop. Gonna get it ready for sale, but basically I'm trying to have a partition wall here. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's going in the front yet, but it's gonna be soundproof partition wall. We got our front door tinted with 5%, and then we're working on designing some graphics to do like perforated vinyl on the front windows, just with like a list of our services and everything, because it's a very high traffic location, so we might as well take advantage of that, right? And yeah, but what we're working on in the shop today is this Ford Edge ST, and I'm not a Ford guy, but this thing's pretty nice, from the wheels to the interior to the paint. Like, pretty impressed with Ford. I was just driving with the music off, and all of a sudden the gears started turning, and I was thinking about some pretty deep shit, and I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit, talk a little shit. So I was just thinking about how important trust is, and how it's probably universally the most important thing in our lives. Whether it's trusting in your partner, or trusting your friends and your family, trusting yourself, and not even just people. You gotta trust your work. You gotta trust the food that you eat. Trust the car that you drive every single day. And what I realized is that the trust is not a separate entity. Like, the trust is in you. You're the one who sets the boundaries of trust. And I think I should stop saying trust, because I've said that word like 20 times now in the last minute and a half. But what I'm trying to get at is your boundaries create trust. So we see patterns in things and in people. For example, we see patterns in BMWs, right? That's one example, where you don't trust the car to last more than 150,000 kilometers. Or you see patterns in Toyotas where you could trust where the car frequently goes past 300, 400,000 kilometers, and you could trust that that car is going to last you a really long time, right? The same thing with people. So if somebody lies to you 2 or 3 times, that's not a coincidence, that's a pattern. So you could trust that they're going to lie to you again. If you have a customer or a client in your business, and they've asked you for a discount 2 or 3 times, or they've shortchanged you 2 or 3 times, you can be sure that that wasn't a mistake, because now that's a pattern, and you can trust that they're going to do that again. So it's not about whether or not you trust a person, it's about recognizing the patterns. You could trust the snake, right? But you trust the snake to bite you. And you could trust your friend not to bite you, but to be there for you, right? Because they've shown that pattern of being there for you. And snakes, they've shown that pattern of biting. So I hope this made sense. Hope you learned something out of this. And keep thinking.